I'm going to start on the right hand side. I'm going to take the 2 threads on the right and the one inside, and then I'm going to knot towards the right both times. And then I'm going to take the next 2 threads and I'm going to knot this one towards the right both times. And then I'm going to knot towards the right over the next 2 threads. And then I want to take the next 2 threads, and so one of them is going to be the contrast colour, so I'm going to knot towards the right until I've got 2 background colours left unknotted. So once I get to the last 2 threads, I want to take the next one and I want to knot towards the right, and I want to switch and knot towards the left. And I want to take this thread that I've just knotted over and knot towards the right both times. And then I want to take the last 2 threads on the left and I want to knot towards the right over all the rest of the threads. And once you get to your contrast colour, you want to take that colour and you want to knot towards the left both times. And then you take the thread that you've just knotted over and knot towards the right for the rest of your row. And then you want to start again on the left and you want to knot towards the right over every thread until you get to your contrast colour. And once you get to your contrast colour, once again you want to switch positions and knot towards the left. And then take the thread you've just worked over and knot towards the right for the rest of your threads. And then going back to the left, you want to do the same thing again, knotting towards the right every time, apart from when you get to your contrast colour, where you will switch and knot towards the left with your contrast colour. And you want to do this until your contrast colour is in position number 3. So once you've done that, you should have your contrast colour back in the position it was to begin with. So you're going to repeat what you did from there. So you want to take these 2 threads and you want to knot towards the right both times. And then you want to take your contrast colour and you want to knot towards the left the first time. And then you want to switch and knot towards the right. And then you take your contrast colour and you want to knot towards the right once you've got 2 threads left. So once you get to your last 2 threads, you want to take the first thread next to your contrast colour You want to knot towards the right, and then you want to switch and knot towards the left. And then you drop your contrast colour, take your background colour and knot towards the right for your last thread. And then once you've done that, you want to return to what you did from this point and be knotting the opposite direction each time to bring your thread back to position. And you're going to keep repeating these steps until you've got the bracelet as long as you want it to be. So when you finish, you should end up with something that looks like this, and I've done braided tie-ons at each end to fasten on your bracelet. So now I just want to try on your bracelet.